Happy 2021, everybody. It's time for a man cave tour for this starting of the new year. So I grew up in Chicago, but moved to Cleveland area about 30 years ago. Still like the Cubs and the Cleveland baseball team, formerly known as the Indians, you know how that goes. So those are hats from the All-Star game that was played here in Cleveland. We have the cool kind of All-Star game, you know, rock and roll city kind of pins on the side, which I thought was kind of cool. And the area code in Chicago is 312, and it's 216 here in Cleveland, so I kind of combine the two, and I call it the 31216 down here. So coming in straight down my stairs, going into an unfinished part of the basement, little game area with a pool table, some neon lights down here, my classic 1970s 4-speaker stereo setup down here. I'm a big collector when it comes to audio equipment. Been into it since I was a kid, and I think Radio Shack called those the light organs or something to that effect. One of them's working, and I have to make a little adjustment here to get the other one to work. And just, you know, usual small game fare up here. Let me see if I can crank this up just a bit. Get the other one going. There we go. Kind of cool. 50-inch TV down here. There's the components for the stereo. Little pub area over here. Ohio State pub light. So that's this little area. Again, that's coming right straight off the stairs and coming out into the main part of the basement. I just had this bathroom put in. This was just put in. I hired a local guy to do it, and he did a great job. It's nice not having to go up the stairs to use the bathroom. Poker table, some posters and whatnot. Grew up a big blues fan, saw Muddy a couple times. Really always enjoyed seeing him live. The classic Maxell poster over there. And another music collection. That actually still works. That's a 1940-ish radio that I bought and restored. It was mostly restored, but I finished it up. It actually works. It just doesn't really pull in any signals too well, but it does work. And I bought that and refurbed it. That console down there. Actually wound up putting some 1970s Rance gear on it, and I took out the speakers and replaced them inside the cabinet there where those louvers are. Some classic Koss headphones, more neon out here, browns, and that is Goose Island Brewing. Big fan of the band UFO, like I mentioned. It's a signed drum head by the guys. I've got a modern turntable hooked up to this system down here, and a little, I guess, mid-century modern record cabinet underneath that, and then some more audio gear. It's a tube preamp for my headphones and some headphones. Sorry if I'm being redundant at all. I'm far from a professional at this stuff. So this is the big open area. I call this the kind of the lounge area. Just some stuff I like to collect. That's Mike Singletary helmet on the right. I always thought he was a great player, very intense. Jim Tressel football on the left. And some more stuff up here that I collect. Recently took an early retirement from the phone company, but I'll be going back to work. So there's some phone company stuff and some other things that are kind of self-explanatory. Then another system, like I said, I'm kind of addicted to this stuff. It's more of another classic 70s type system, although there are a few more modern pieces in that as well. It's a fully functional reel-to-reel 75-inch TV. I watch sports down here. Got a Denon turntable in there, and I even have another turntable hiding in this cabinet. Pardon me. Should have opened this ahead of time, but There's an old MCS linear tracker that I refurbed myself, bought it at a garage sale for, I don't know, I think $12 and put like $30 worth of parts into it, and it works great now. That's my thing. In my bar area over here, it's my Cleveland Browns Bud Light fridge that they ran that special on. Those things were all locked up all over the city when they had that terrible stretch of 2 years where they won one game. A little bit better these days, thank God. And then my Marshall Stealth refrigerator right next to it. It's like a Marshall amp, but it's actually a refrigerator. Got a plasma TV up there. It's about I think that's a 40-inch, something like that. And my bar, picked that up. Place that was going out of business, Danny Vay's, unfortunately, pretty much went under, but I got a really good deal on that. I got it for, I think, 65% off. And then just some other things back here, some other things I collect, some bar taps, and a bottle riser. Actually gutted that and put some color changing lights inside of it. And my dear wife got me that PBR guy for Christmas. My dad had one and I remembered it. When I saw it on eBay, she saw my eyes lit up and she went there and got one for me. And some more neon that I collect. Very cool reminder of where I grew up. Budweiser filling glass. Another one, live music. That's an actual guitar. I don't play guitar, but I thought it looked cool. Great Lakes, pretty cool little local brewery. Little Heineken, and then a nice picture of Chicago that I had framed, although you're seeing a reflection of the TV in it right now. So just pull back and kind of try and go around slowly. Give you a little perspective on it down here. Once all this COVID crap settles down, can't wait to have friends and family back down to celebrate the end of that crap. And then what I like to call the crown jewel of the basement is my dedicated theater space. I grew up a big audio fan, obviously from the stuff you saw. I think I got a love of music and audio equipment from my dad, who unfortunately passed when I was really young, but I still caught the bug anyway. So this is my theater, 120-inch screen. I've got the full Dolby Atmos set up in here with 17 speakers and 4 subwoofers. Don't ask them. Do things a little over the top. Yet another turntable, some more headphones, and have all the hue color changing lights in here. Alexa, turn wall lights red. She even listened to me. And then got 8 theater seats. Or in the front, those had the LED lights underneath them, but they're so bright that when you recline, they actually reflect a lot of light onto the screen, so I almost never use them. And a back row over here that I built a riser on. Hit some LED lights up underneath those mirrors, so they reflect down, and so nobody trips over that thing. And that is far enough and dull enough that it doesn't affect the picture quality at all. So 4 more chairs back there. See some of my several speakers and subs that I have in here. And then just a collection of some movies back here. I don't have a lot of art up on the walls or anything back here because it does affect the sound. Hard surfaces like glass and plastic that are in front of pictures can have an effect on the sound in the room, believe it or not. Not a dramatic one, but still will affect it. And that's, as you can see, I've also got sound absorption and diffusion panels up because that also helps control the echo in the room. So there's that. And it just walks right out into this room. It's kind of cool. I can join these TVs together and watch the same thing. I even have another TV I can set up down here if there's a third game on, but I think I've only done that once. So I'll just go back around one more time. Kind of wrap this up here shortly. I was trying to keep it around the 10-minute mark. I'm a little bit over that right now, I see. Just one more little walk here. My dad and my grandfather. That's my dad by his telephone truck way back, I'm guessing early 40s on that, I don't know. But I followed in his footsteps and was a lineman for AT&T for almost 25 years. So that about covers it. Hope you guys have a good new year. And hopefully 21 will be better than 20. Let's see how much worse it could be, that's for sure. I'll leave you out with the good old flashing lights up there. Take care, everybody.